guys, I have a Sephora haul to share with you. I had a lot of gift certificates from my birthday and Christmas that were burning a hole in my pocket. So I went in and I wanted to share with you what I got. I also have a couple things that were not from Sephora but were appropriate for this haul. They're kind of beauty related that I wanted to also share. So the first thing that I got, this wasn't really planned. I had seen this at checkout, well, like near checkout. It's this little travel kit. They're empty silicone containers for 3 different things, and I actually got this because I don't know what I did with my containers that I had all this time. They went missing, or they're in a hotel bathroom somewhere. I like these because they're like a soft squishy, and I feel like you can really get the product out of here better than like the hard plastic ones that you get, and they're really easy to fill. Nice wide opening so you can get a lot of your product in there, and I think that these are really good. Like for a week's vacation, I think you'll have plenty for shampoo and conditioner, especially for someone like me that doesn't wash my hair every day. I just thought these were really good to have. To just fill with whatever I need to travel with. And it comes in a cute little pink case, which I can, I'm sure, find a use for. I also got the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette with the 3 powders. Incandescent, Dim, and Radiant, and I didn't think I was gonna get this. I didn't really feel the need to get this, and then I was seeing it pop up in a lot of tutorials that I was watching, and I just thought, I'll try it. Have and use Diffused. I love Diffused. It's like a setting powder. I haven't touched the bronzy one so much, but the Dim I use to kind of set anywhere else in my face that isn't set by bronzer or blush, and the middle one I use to go over my highlight. It's just a little bit extra. They're really not overpowering, they're not really shimmery, they just kind of give your face like a soft focus look, and it blurs out any of your pores or imperfections. It's just a nice setting powder in comparison to like a translucent, which is like a pretty flat, you know, white translucent powder. I think this is a little bit of extra, but without going overboard and making you look like you have highlighter all over your face. I also picked up this from Benefit, the Stay Don't Stray Primer, and this is actually for your eyes and your concealer, and I actually got it as an eyeshadow base because my Urban Decay primer potion, I've been like weaning through my samples of primer potions, and I'm finally all out, and I needed a new one. And I have seen this one for a while now, and I just always like the color of it because it's like a light skin tone color. It almost is like a concealer color, and I just think it would be really nice to just like matte out my lids, the color, and any lines and stuff. And then also if I wanted to double it as like an under eye primer before I put my concealer, just to make sure everything stays put and doesn't crease. It's a very large tube. I was not expecting that. I needed a bottle of the Origins Vitazing. I've been a big fan of this product for years and years, and I've been using my Ever Daylight moisturizer for the last like year, but I'm on my last one and I'm almost all out, so I wanted to pick up one of these because this is my favorite. I just love it. It has a little bit of a tint. It's a moisturizer and it's SPF 15. I'm noticing they just changed the packaging too. It's more like a shiny packaging, whereas the one that I've always had is more like a matte and it gets really dirty. So I'm happy to see this because it's white and it just shows everything. I'm happy that they made it a little bit different, so hopefully it won't show all fingerprints and dirt. So I'll put this in my closet until I run out. This is just one of those products that I will always have as a backup because I always need to have my moisturizer and SPF, and I never want to be without it. And then this is one of the first, I think, and only products I've ever purchased from Basia or Basha. I've gotten samples of their products before, but this I found because my friend Jen on here raved about it in one of her videos and it sounded amazing. It's this, their Saki treatment water to hydrate and brighten, and I believe you put this on over your moisturizer. Let me just see. Gently press, massage onto cleansed skin to activate formula for instant hydration and a brighter complexion. I need to look into this a little bit more, but it sounds like it's really hydrating for your skin, and in the winter I could use all the hydration I can get. I'm also completely out of my Dr. Perricone Plasma, Hyalo Plasma, and that lasted me a good year almost, and that was always kind of my extra boost of hydration, and before that I was using the Hydroluron, which I ran out of, so I thought that this would be a kind of a good replacement to those in the mornings when I just want a little bit of extra. And then this is the Naked Skin Concealer, Light Diffusing Peptide Infused Paraben Free Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. And I've been wanting to try this ever since it hit the market. I've been hearing rave reviews about it. I got it in the shade Light. I've used it a couple times and it really is great. I don't notice it. I don't notice much of a difference from my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer in light. The shade is a little smidge lighter, but they both kind of do the same job. And I've been using it underneath my eyes. It's a little bit too light to put on my spots, but underneath my eyes for a really bright effect, and it has not creased. It looks amazing, and the formula consistency is what I love. It's just like the NARS Creamy Concealer that I am obsessed with, and I almost got that, but I really have been wanting to try this. And I would say they're very similar. I don't miss having the NARS because I have that now. Go along with bright under eyes, I picked up this from Becca. This is their under eye brightening corrector, and I've used this a couple times and it works. It's kind of like, think of like Bobbi Brown's corrector, but it's a universal shade. It's like a pink iridescent. I definitely wouldn't recommend using this on its own because it does leave your under eye area like a shiny, like shimmery look, and it's not a good look. So it kind of neutralizes any discoloration or darkness, and then you put your concealer over it. But the one thing I have to mention is it has like the weirdest, funkiest smell. It almost feels like it went bad already, and it's brand new. I don't know. I don't really have any other Becca products to know what their products smell like, but that's just the one thing I noticed right away when I started using it. I was like, why does it smell like? Anyway, other than that, I think it really does a good job at correcting discoloration and like prepping your under eye area for concealer. So if you're looking to achieve like really bright under eyes that you guys probably see on Instagram all day long in your feeds, I think this is a really great step to add to your regimen to get that. Also, whoops, the box broke. I also got this Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. I'm a big fan of these, and this is in the shade Copper. And I bought this because if you've seen my clean out stash videos, you would have seen that I got rid of my Penny shade stick from MAC, rest its soul. That was one of my favorite eye sticks, and it just went bad. I wasn't using it enough. It's a really beautiful color, but it's not a color that I'd wear every single day, and I was just really missing having a shade like that in my collection. So I replaced it with this one because I've had a great experience with her other caviar sticks and other shades, and this is just what it says. It's just a copper color. Really pretty. I think I wore this in my Stitch Fix video. I had this on my eyelids. And finally, I got this. I saw this in checkout. This is by Nudestix, and if you've seen some of my videos, I've mentioned this brand before. They're pretty new to the market and to Sephora, but I am really impressed with their products. They're all in pencil form, and they started out as lip and cheek jumbo pencils, and now they're doing concealer, and I think they do contouring and highlighting now. But it kind of all started with the lip and cheek, and that's what this is, but this is a dual-ended in the shades Mystic and Whisper. I love Mystic on its own. It's kind of that Kylie Jenner retro MAC Whirl family color, and it also, the thing I love about it is it has a very glossy finish, and you wouldn't expect that from a jumbo pencil, but it's so beautiful. And then the other side is Whisper, which is kind of like a nude, and I actually have Whisper on over my Soar lip liner from MAC, and it's not a corpse looking nude, it's a really pretty nude, and I think especially if you put like a brighter lip liner underneath it, it makes it a little bit more wearable. I got the triple stack from Drybar, which I mentioned I wanted to pick up, and this is their like texturizing spray. I wanted to get it because I've been hearing great things about it, and I wanted to compare it to my Oribe dry texturizing spray, which I am a huge fan of, so I'm very curious to see how this works. But I usually use sprays like this, products like this, right before I use my conical or my curling wand to just kind of give my hair some texture. They were offering a 500 point perk, which I was crazy about, which is usually not the case. I have like thousands and thousands of points, and I never use them because I never am crazy about what they're giving away. But this time around, they partnered up with Dr. Brandt, and they gave this awesome kit for 500 points. You get their Pores No More Pore Perfecting Exfoliator, their Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Exfoliator, and then the two products that I really have been wanting to try from the line is Needles No More, which is an instant wrinkle soothing cream, and I've been really dying to try it on my little crow's feet and see if it makes a difference. And because I've read reviews online and it said this is like at-home Botox. And then the Needles No More 3D Filler Mask. So I'm very excited about this. I've not been excited about a point perk in a long time. Just got a couple samples. First one's from Glam Glow. I'm a huge fan of their products. This is one of their newest products in the bright orange. This is their Flash Mud Brightening Treatment. So it's a good mask. And then I did want to try some new foundation. So before I purchase the full size. I've been dying to try the Micro Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I'm in the shade 123. She gave me a little sample of it. And I also just asked the girl that was helping me what she recommended. I told her that my favorite foundation is NARS Sheer Glow, and I do like the Makeup Forever, like the original before they changed it. And she recommended Hourglass Illusion, and she matched me to the shade Light Beige. So I haven't tried either of these, but I've heard killer reviews on the Makeup Forever. I was a big fan of their original formula, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this one too. And then I also asked for a sample of the Perricone bronzer, no bronzer bronzer. It's a liquid bronzer. I don't have any liquid bronzers. I only have the contour sticks, like cream bronzers, and I kind of wanted to just see if I would like a product like that again before I went and bought the full bottle. So I will keep you posted. Maybe you'll see some of those pop up in Get Ready With Me videos. If you want to review like specifically on anything, let me know. Oh, and then the two little products that I wanted to mention, I picked up this Mally shadow base because one of my favorite people to watch on here is Alexandria Garza, and she has beautiful lash extensions, and I just had mine put on. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, then you would know that. And I did it purely, well, I'd be lying if I said I'd purely done it to help someone out. I was really curious myself, but a friend of mine is going through cosmetology school and she needed models for lash extensions, and I was like, I'll do it. Always have been curious, and because I know how well New Lash works, that I figured if it completely destroys my lashes, New Lash will save the day. So I got some lash extensions put on, and so far so good. I'm only on like day 2 of having them, and I love them. I could see why people are crazy about them. But Alexandria always talks about this eyeshadow base from Mally because I don't think this has the glycol in it. It's just a nude skin tone color. So I got this if and when I want to put some eye colors or eyeliner on my eyeshadow, on my eyelids, and I don't want to disrupt the glue process, the glue on the lash extensions. I got that from QVC. And then this was sent to me from Ovation. This is their cell therapy hair and scalp treatment. And I've been hearing about this on Q102 since I was in college, like their radio commercials. And the brand reached out to me to see if I'd be interested. I'm gonna do a whole video like before and afters with using this. But essentially it's supposed to make your hair longer, stronger, and thicker, and who wouldn't want that? So I'm gonna try that out and I'll do a whole video, but I just wanted to mention that I am gonna be giving this a try, and I'm really excited about that. That's everything I got from Sephora. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you're staying warm. I got hit with all the snow that I'm experiencing right now, that I secretly am in love with. I hope that you guys are being safe and staying warm and cuddly, watching endless amounts of YouTube videos, and having some good chicken noodle soup. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. And then this, I just know I'm gonna love. I can just tell already. This is a beautiful, beautiful, chunky, really soft, cozy